Hello everyone and welcome to Sinful Gaming. I hope you're all doing well, I hope you're all staying safe, and most of all, I hope you're all fighting that war against the Grey. Today's video we're going to start collecting a Middle-earth strategy battle game, and today we're going to take a look at the Battle for Osgiliath box set, and in particular the Minas Tirith half of the box set. We're going to take a look at all the models that come inside the box set, the loadouts you can equip them with, and we're then going to look at each unit in turn and look at all the rules and stuff they have. Finally, we'll finish off the video with a sample 250 point army list of Minas Tirith from this Osgiliath box set's models for you to use as some inspiration for starting your own force of Minas Tirith for the Middle-earth strategy battle game. So with that all said, the contents of this box set for the Minas Tirith half, you've obviously got the Gondor half as well. We've done a video on that already, but we get three characters. We get Faramir, Captain of Gondor, we get Madril, the Captain of Ithilien, and Damrod, a Ranger of Ithilien. Now Faramir is a hero of Valor, which is pretty cool. This means he gets a much larger warband. Madril, the Captain of Ithilien, is a hero of Fortitude, and then we got Damrod, who is a minor hero. Now, we can then have 12 warriors of Minas Tirith. We've got 4, 4, and 4 of them. 4 with bows, 4 with swords and shields, and 4 with spears and shields. We then have 12 Rangers of Gondor. 4 of these models are equipped with spears, and the rest of them have the standard loadout for the Rangers of Gondor. And so, taking a look at our first hero, we have Faramir, the Captain of Gondor, sort of our main hero in this box set. He has a move of 6, fight value of 5, and a 3+ shoot value, which is pretty nice. Strength 4, defense 5, 2 attacks, 2 wounds, courage of 6. He also has 3 might, 3 will, and 2 fate points. So some solid stats there for a pretty cheap hero. Now, war gear wise, he starts with just armor and a sword, and he has the heroic actions resolve, accuracy, strike, and defense. He's got quite a few options he can take as well: an armored horse or regular horse, bow, heavy armor, lance, or shield. So you can find models of Faramir to be equipped as a Knight of Gondor if that is what you wish to do. Now, your special rules for Faramir. First of all, he has the Woodland Creature special rule. What this does is an infantry model with the special rule may move through woods and forests that are classified as difficult terrain as if they were open ground. Note, this doesn't mean they can automatically climb terrain in those areas, nor move through tree trunks or jump fallen obstacles without penalties. So, you know, a bit of free movement on the tabletop. His other rule is there a captain here who still has the courage to do his lord's bidding? Or will, whatever. Now, if Denethor is part of the same army as Faramir, then Faramir will automatically pass all courage tests he's forced to make, while Denethor is alive and on the battlefield. However, while Denethor is also on the battlefield, Faramir must charge if he is able to do so. Second hero we have is Madril, the Captain of Ithilien. Now, he's got a pretty solid stat line as well. Fight value of 4, shoot 3+, really nice with that bow of his. Strength 4, defense 5, 2 attacks, 2 wounds, and courage 4. 3 might is really nice, but he does only have 1 will and 1 fate point. He starts with a bow in addition to an armor and sword, and he has the heroic actions mark in accuracy. There are no additional options for the model. He does get the Woodland Creature rule, like Faramir, and he also has the Master of Ambush rule, where if in scenarios where you would roll additional forces to arrive, such as those that use the Reinforcements rule, you can modify the Reinforcements roll for Madril's Warband by +1 or -1. If Madril is already on the board, then all warbands from this army list may also modify the reinforcement rolls as so. This is pretty cool. It allows him to really help with your reinforcement rolls for his nice, pretty cheap cost. I think he's a really solid utility hero that goes along nicely with the rest of the contents of the box. And then lastly, for our heroes, we have Damrod, the Ranger of Ithilien. Now, he's just a minor hero, so we've got a fight value of 4, shoot of 3 is really nice, strength 4, defense 5, 1 attack, 1 wound, and courage 4. Honestly, for the points he's not too shabby. 1 might, 1 will, and 1 fate. He comes with armor, sword, and a bow. He has heroic accuracy and Woodland Creature as a special rule. Like I said, he's not got a lot to him. He is really cheap points-wise, though, and honestly, not bad for a small, cheap minor hero, especially considering he's got a bow, and that shoot value of 3+, plus, you know, heroic accuracy, I think is really nice. And so our first group of warriors, we have the Warriors of Minas Tirith. 6-inch move, standard for humans, fight value of 3 and a shoot of 4+ is not too bad. Strength 3 and defense of 5 thanks to their heavy armor. 1 attack, 1 wound and courage 3 as well. Like I said, war gear wise they have heavy armor and they also come standard with swords. Option wise, they can take a Warhorn for some extra courage bonuses, banners to give some rerolls in your fights, bows, shields and spears are all the different options this unit can take. They also have a special rule called Shield Wall, where if multiple of these models are standing around each other, they will get some bonus defense. So they can get up to defense 6, which can be really solid, keeping them in line, keeping them in the fight all the longer. And then lastly, we have the Rangers of Gondor. Once again, that 6-inch move. Now, what they swap from the Warriors of Gondor is they have a fight of 4 and a shoot value of 3+, so a little bit more elite in that case. They're not as high on defense thanks to only having armor rather than heavy armor, and still that strength of 3, 1 attack, 1 wound, and courage of 3. Standard, they come with armor, swords, and bows, and then they have the option to take spears as well. These are really good archers available to Gondor. That shoot value of 3 is really nice. And just allows them to get their shots through that little bit better. So, with that all said, let's take a look at a little sample warband. And so here we have our sample warband. Now 250 points, we've got 10 warriors and 2 bows, remembering that our heroes do not count towards our bow limit. So to start off with, we have our hero of Valor, Faramir, Captain of Gondor, who's going to be our army's leader. So he's got his warband, he's got 8 warriors of Minas Tirith with him. 4 of them are going to have shields and spears, 4 of them with swords and shields. We then have Madril, who is going to lead his own warband and going to have 2 Rangers of Gondor, 1 of them with spears. And then we've got a minor hero, Damrod, all by his lonesome. You are men of Gondor. Whenever comes through these gates, you will stand your ground. Rule does apply for this warband, which is going to give us the nice benefit of having all our courage increased by 1. So we're generally going to be courage 4 across the table. This actually has, 5 bows, even though the bow limit only says 2, because we do have the 3 characters, all of which are pretty good with a bow. And then we also have, a decent bunch of fighters. We can really work Madril along with his 2 fighters there. Damrod can sort of work by his lonesome, and Faramir's got a good central core of troops. If you've got some ideas for making a Gondor Ranger force, let us know down in the comments below how you've been going, if you do indeed play them, or if you've got some ideas for creating your own force. And so that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, if you'd like to come chat more with me and other members of our little community here at Sinful Gaming, you can do so in our Discord server, which is linked down in the video's description. Also linked down in the video's description is links to our Patreon and YouTube members, the best thing you can do to help support the channel. If you'd like to help support the channel, you can do so via those links in the video's description. As a special thank you as well to everyone who does, we'd like to give you all a shout out. So thank you to our Patreons, Christian Weir, Soren, Kenny Lyle, Alderon Shot First, Andrew Bowen, Nathan Fee, The Rising 8, Cure Dynamic, Anthony B, JJ Austrian, Average Wargamer, Domir, Mark Harvey, James Cater, Derek and Bloobs. And thank you to our YouTube members, Green Roots Gaming, Kenton Young, Ronya, Lockloric, The Johnny84, David Ellsworth, Wolfric Nick, Broken Chef, Ariana Edwards, Revenar, Pink Nico Fire, Robin Mankiller, Monty's Tabletop Terrain, and John Castle. Lastly, a special shout out to Lady Witchfox Art, who does all the amazing artwork you see for the channel. That's it for the video. As said, don't forget to like it, subscribe, and we'll see you all again next time. Stay safe, stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against the Grey.